Athletic greatness comes in all shapes and all sizes. It doesn't come naturally, but is achieved from hard work, diligence, and adversity. Along the journey, there's opportunity, and there's always struggle. There is triumph, and there is defeat, and there is always a story behind the glory. When looking back at the career of Kerry Joseph, it quickly becomes apparent that he has accomplished so much, from starring in high school and college and enjoying success in several professional leagues, and now coaching in the National Football League. Colleagues, friends, and fans will always recall the talent he displayed.
I brought a 12-year-old all-star baseball team to Iberia Parish to face their all-stars, and Kerry Joseph was on the mound. The day I'll never forget. When somebody strikes out 15 of your batters, you never forget that.
I remember covering a game against Como, and I had heard about him, but I had not seen an arm quite like his as a high school thrower around here, for sure.
Players were drawn to him naturally. He's a great human being. He was easy to coach. He was a great person, and really cared a lot about being great for his teammates and for his team.
What a career you've had, Kerry Joseph. A member of the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame in 2024, but how you got there, to me, is one of the most amazing stories I've ever seen in sports, your versatility. I'm going to start in high school. A javelin state champion, a discus state champion. Who does that?
Well, Kerry Joseph was blessed to be able to do that. It's not something I thought about growing up, but you know what? With the talent and the gift that God has given me, I was able to turn that into a skill and utilize it to help my schools and my teams.
But can you recall the Friday nights in small town Louisiana, small town America? The entire community rallies around New Iberia. Everything that everybody's thinking about that day leading up to the game is culminated on that Friday night. Does that still exist in small town America? Have we gotten beyond that? Have we somehow corrupted the game and made it more professional on the high school level?
I don't think it's the same now. I think it has been corrupted to some point. I think the game has changed from the high school level to the collegiate level. I can still remember the games that I played in at Lloyd G. Porter Stadium, and I still remember looking outside the fence and see people that didn't get inside watching the game from outside. I still remember watching a legendary Johnny Hector and hearing his name from home when he carried the football. An announcer by the name of Cliff Oakwan, you know, with the Hector carries. I remember those moments. I wanted to be that guy in that stadium. I don't think it's the same now. I think it's similar, but I don't think it's the same. I think it has changed.
It's a part of Americana, though, isn't it? That I hope never gets lost.
It is. It's definitely a part of it. You know, a lot of the young kids today don't understand the magnitude of Friday night in New Iberia, Louisiana. It was special. Those moments will never go away. Those moments I would always cherish, and I try to share it with the younger generation so they can have a feeling of it. When you think about New Iberia, where I'm from, it's 2 high schools now, including 3, including New Iberia Catholic High. It was only 2 at the time. So those moments, man, it's like, it was golden. You know, we lived for Friday night football in New Iberia, Louisiana.
The New Iberia native splashed onto the college scene and left McNeese as perhaps the top quarterback in school history.
Was Nickel State did. He comes there, scores 2 touchdowns. We win. And then Saturday started every game after that for the next 4 years.
Leading the Cowboys to 43 wins, 2 Southland Conference titles, and a Division I AA semifinal appearance in 1995. He threw for over 7,500 yards and 67 touchdowns.
Our punter had gotten hurt, so Kerry had to punt, and they snapped it over his head. So he went back and got the football and he punted it from like the 10-yard line and it went all the way to the other 12. Kerry was just an amazing athlete, and like there was no task that was too big for Kerry Joseph.
Throw a football, I've seen him throw the football the length of the football field.
Joseph was the Southland and Louisiana Player of the Year in 1995 as the Cowboys posted a 13-1 record and earned the #1 national ranking. In reading about you and looking back on your career, you speak reverently about the influence of family.
Yeah, you know, I can still think back to just when I talk about my mom and my dad, just my dad as a young kid, just coaching me, you know, how hard he pushed me. Just thinking about those moments, that the competitor that he was building within
Kerry,
me.
did he allow you to fail?
He did. He did allow me to fail, but he was hard on me. You know, he was hard on me to the point where, you know, playing bitty basketball, I walked off the court because I felt he was too hard on me. But he was building that competitor within me. And then my brothers, my cousins, I have a bunch of cousins that really challenged me growing up because I was really the baby until baby brother came along, where I had to compete. And they would not let me quit. They continued to push me because they saw the greatness in me. And like you said, my dad allowed me to fail because he knew failure was going to help us to gain success.
Joseph's professional career would see a hodgepodge of stops in positions other than quarterback.
He went to the Cincinnati Bengals as a quarterback. He went to the Redskins as a running back. From there, he went to the World League, played safety, ended up getting picked up by the Seahawks, and then he sat out a year coaching.
In 2003, Joseph would find his way back to quarterback when he joined the Canadian Football League.
Is this football weather?
Oh man, love it. That's how it is in Louisiana. We just don't wear these ski masks in Louisiana.
It was here where his talent would shine at the highest level.
Joseph fakes into the end zone.
The Canadian Football League All-Star was the most outstanding player when he ran and passed the Saskatchewan Roughriders to the Grey Cup Championship in 2007.
Kerry obviously was supremely talented as an athlete. He was big and strong. He was a great runner, had a great arm. And to lead that team in a way that brought dignity not only to himself, but most importantly to his team and his teammates.
Joseph takes a knee, and the Saskatchewan Roughriders come back to Toronto and win.
You have a strong affinity still for the part of the world you grew up in, New Iberia, the Lafayette area, Cajun country, and you've been all over the world competing in various events and for other things. What part of Louisiana did you take with you throughout your career?
I think I just took really New Iberia, just everything that I saw growing up, the people that was a positive influence with me. You know, when you really think about me getting introduced to football at the age of 5 by Danny Fauché, who is a Holiday Sporting Goods owner, good friend, another family. I really took that with me. And then as I left, I took Louisiana with me. I took my family name with me and wanted to represent not only my family name, but also the state. Because why? I felt that if I go out and was able to be successful, the next generation, the next kid can see that, you know what, I can make it out of New Iberia also.
Mm-hmm. You know, Kerry, when you were playing in high school and you had tremendous success there, the New Iberia High School Hall of Fame, the McNeese Hall of Fame, Southland Conference Hall of Fame, Saskatchewan Plaza of Honor, Louisiana Player of the Year at McNeese, twice All Southland Conference, SLC Rookie of the Year, 4 NCAA football playoffs. Who does that?
Man, you know what? Now that you're saying all that, I know that I accomplished a lot. You know, and I have to contribute a lot to the coaches that coach me, my teammates that I played with. You know, there's a lot of people that are sitting here with me right now that deserve this honor because of the fact that I couldn't do it alone. Man, what an awesome journey. What an awesome ride that is Kerry Joseph's story. And it is awesome.
Joseph is a member of the McNeese State University and Southland Conference Halls of Fame, the CFL Rough Riders Hall of Honor, and was part of McNeese's 75th anniversary squad in 2018. After coaching with the Seattle Seahawks, he presently serves as quarterback coach with the Chicago Bears. You've been an assistant coach at colleges and were fairly recently named the quarterbacks coach for the Chicago Bears, where you get to tutor the #1 draft pick, Caleb Williams. What an awesome responsibility. What's your feeling on that?
I feel good about it. It's a blessing to have a guy like that be drafted #1, to be able to coach him. He's coming into a great organization, and so just to have that responsibility and that challenge to help tutor him, to help him grow as an NFL player, I look forward to it. Once again, it's that competitive drive, right? It's how can I be the best quarterback coach in the NFL, 1 out of 32, to help that young man chase his dreams now, accomplish everything that he wants to set out to accomplish for himself, but also for the team.
He could be a head coach somewhere in the professional ranks.
We knew he had that special ability. He's a winner. He's always been a winner.
Just an amazing journey for an amazing person. I'm a big fan. Of course, I'm a true friend, and I love you, my brother.
All of these accolades made Joseph worthy of an addition to the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame in 2024. You know, I'm going to repeat myself. Your career has been remarkable. The things that you have done, not only in football, but in coaching and other sports, high school, college, professionally, and you certainly are deserving of the enrollment in the 2024 Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a special moment. Glad to be here, to be able to share it with my family, friends, some former teammates, coaches, and I know my dad is up in heaven watching down, smiling right now. Sometimes I got to sit down and pinch myself. You know, the career I had, the different places that the game of football and sports have taken me, it's just been awesome, you know, and to be here now, and as I reflect back on everything that I've been able to accomplish, man, God has been good.
If you enjoyed this conversation, the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame Museum has exhibits and stories about Louisiana's sports greats. Natchitoches is where history and fun blend with our state's rich sports culture. Find travel planning tips at natchitoches.com.